Hey guys, Brian here, bringing you another game of Black Ops. Today I have a game of Team Deathmatch on Hanoi for you. But since some of you did submit some questions to me before, I am going to work on this question and answer video a little bit. I got a handful of questions here. I don't know if it's going to take up the full length of the video, but if you guys have anything else you want to ask me or submit for the future, please feel free to send me a personal message and I will hold on to it. And the next time I get enough questions, I'll do another question and answer video. Let's see, first question I have here, so I have been playing all the Call of Duties up to date, except Call of Duty 4. Do you think it's worth getting? That depends on the amount of time you have to play. If you right now put most of your time into Black Ops, I know if you're playing Black Ops, if you're still playing Modern Warfare 2, and if you're also considering getting Call of Duty 4, which again is a great game, do you really have enough time to dedicate to all three of them? So that's really your call. I really did enjoy Call of Duty 4, and it has its flaws just as all the other ones do. So it's really a matter of the amount of time you have to play. Let's see. Do you think you will ever do search and destroy videos? I don't know. I hated search and destroy in Modern Warfare 2. I absolutely sucked at it. In my opinion, a lot of people that play search and destroy, I really haven't watched that much as far as Black Ops go, but so my opinion may be slightly skewed from my previous experience. But people never ever played to plant the bomb or play the actual objective. They were always out just to kill the other players, and I never saw anyone go near the bomb in all the search and destroy videos I watched. So I don't know if I'm ever going to play search and destroy. And let's see, come back to PS3. I've gotten that question or request so many times now to do some PS3 open lobbies. I am going to try to make time to do that. I am going to say up front though, it will be for Modern Warfare 2, since I don't currently have Black Ops for the PS3. So depending upon how my weekends go, or if I can even do it maybe for an hour or two late in the evening, I will try to do a couple of Modern Warfare 2 open lobbies on the PS3. And when I do have time to do that, I will try to give you guys as much warning as possible. Let's see here. How is the Xbox treating you? I think these next couple were from Booster Punisher. I'm really enjoying the Xbox. I've really adjusted to it well so far. I like the voice messages I can send to other people, and the interaction is a little bit easier, I think, with that respect. Xbox Live is pretty easy to work with. So far, it's treating me very well. Let's see, does the controller feel strange? It did early on. Now I think I've adjusted to it pretty well, and it just feels natural, the same way the PS3 controller did after all the time I did play in that. I think I know I mentioned this before, I have pretty heavy thumbs when it comes to controlling the analog sticks. So I still sometimes over-aim or overcompensate for it, sometimes if I get in a little bit of a tense situation. But that's more my fault, it's not the controller, so I have adapted to it pretty well. Any significant differences between the PS3 and 360 that you notice? Well, I know a lot of people have been complaining about Black Ops for the PS3 lately with the lag issues and connection issues. So I guess that would be, not that I personally noticed it, but that's a lot of people have talked about it. And I think they screwed that up with the last patch, and they tried to issue a hot fix for it, and that didn't do anything. So honestly, I have to say I'm glad I bought an Xbox and I'm able to play Black Ops consistently on it and not have as many connection issues. Let's see, next question here. What's your job? Right now, I am the property or site manager for a storage company. It's not the most glamorous job in the world, but considering what the unemployment rate is currently sitting at and the millions of people that are currently out of work, I'm happy to have it. The pay is better than you would expect for a job like that. I won't go into too much detail here, but I was a victim of the beginning of the downturn of the economy 3.5 years ago. I originally lost my very well-paying job, where I had a very nice salary, commission, car allowance, and I used to wear a shirt and tie to work every day. But I lost that job and my company closed down, and I hopped around for about a year between a couple of really shit-paying jobs, and it just became to the point that I needed a job to keep the bills paid, because I am older, obviously, and I needed to make sure that if I showed up to work and I worked X number of hours, I was going to get paid. And I have gotten promoted. I didn't start out as the property manager there, but I got promoted within my first 6 months. And there is room for growth there to a district manager or whatnot. So like I said, it's keeps the bills paid. It's not a difficult job, so that is what I do for a living. Let's see, who would be in your ultimate party? Pick 5. Wow. I did see this question, and I thought about it a little bit. There's a couple different ways I could look at this. Would I want an ultimate party of great players? But if I did that, then obviously I'd probably end up with like 2 kills by the end of the game if I played with some epic players. So I really probably wouldn't enjoy that. I think I would probably lean towards people that I would get along well with and I'd be able to interact and talk to. Some people that pop into my head right off the top. Obviously, Woody's gamertag. He's an older guy as well, and he's probably one of the elder members of our community. So I think I'd be able to really enjoy playing with him and talking to him on a regular basis. I'm going to say C-Nanners, of course. He's a really laid-back guy, pretty funny, and I think I really enjoyed just playing some games with him and talking to him as well. Also, his compatriot Hutch. You can't really pick 5 for an ultimate party without picking Hutch. I think he's a really laid-back guy as well. He really shares a lot about himself in his videos, and I think he'd be a cool person to talk to as well in party chat. Let's see. I gotta say El Presador. He just cracks me up. He is actually a better player in Black Ops than he admitted he used to be in Modern Warfare 2. And I just think listening to him rant and rave sometimes, which I can tend to do as well while I play, would be very, very entertaining. And I would just love to get into a party with him and play some games with him as well. Who would my 5th person be? There are so many good possibilities out there. I'll just run down a few names, and I like to keep this spot open as a wild card. I could say Onslaught, I could say Mercadurka, Gervin, K-Pop, so many other names. I like to keep them on a rotating schedule. Let's see, this next one's easy. How old am I? I'm 37. That's actually on my channel page. How long have I been married? My wife and I have been married for a little over 3 years. Our wedding anniversary is something very easy to remember. We were married September 8th of 2007. On what button layout do I play? I play on the default, which would put the knife on the right analog stick. What sensitivity do I play on? I know I've said this before, I play on a very low sensitivity. I think it's to do with that whole heavy thumb thing. If I play on anything above maybe like a 5, I'm just spinning in circles and I just can't control anything. So I play maybe most of the time like on a 3. I know you gotta lie, you guys are going to criticize me for that, but it is what it is. I'm not going to apologize for it. There are a couple other questions here, but I think these are a little bit more in-depth about my gaming background and how I got into commentaries and whatnot. So I'm going to save those for another video. And if you guys have anything else you want to submit, please feel free to do so, and I will work on that for you as well. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I will see you soon, and I hope you have a good one.